Hello everybody, what's going on? This is the Fortune Gamer here, bringing you guys some more New Age Battle League. This is going to be week 4, and today I'll be facing the Detroit Cobalions, which is a Nestor27 on YouTube. And he's actually just coming off of his first win of the season, and I'm coming off of a very terrible loss against Galactic Elite. I did not play so well, so we're going to see if we can turn things around here and get to a record of 500 before going 1-3. We are going to start off with our Armaldo, with the idea of throwing out some Stealth Rocks, and I thought that this Primeape would bring out some fighting type move, but nope, he just used U-turn. He said, fuck you, I'm getting out of here. And I get to throw out the rocks. However, to what I thought would happen is this Sandslash does have Rapid Spin, which didn't surprise me. It kind of sucks. I'm not going to waste any more time trying to go for the Stealth Rocks. However, I used Earthquake and that did not do anything. And I got very nervous because I'm like, oh man, I did not have a ton of great stuff for this Sandslash. And it is very bulky from what I've seen. I send out the Articuno with the hope of an Ice Beam doing a good chunk of damage, and you'll see that really does not do a lot. This is a very great Sandslash, very tanky, I guess. It's annoying. However, he will switch out, assuming that I would use an Ice type move like Ice Beam, which is good for him, but that sucks for us. That Sandslash is just annoying. And at the time, I was like, oh shit, how do I take this thing down? I don't exactly know. Maybe the Ice Beam, but it turns out he did switch out, which is not good. And the beginning of this match just ends up being just a bunch of switching, switch this, switch that, whatever. The U-turn at the beginning, going into the Sandslash, using the Rapid Spin, all that type of shit. And now, this can be very dangerous right here. This Ninetales, this Ninetales over here, use Nasty Plot. That flamethrower is absolute, just devastating to many different Pokemon on my team. Even Regigigas, who is a tank, really did not tank that too well. I do have the Flame Orb for Facade because I finally got rid of Return, and now I have Facade. I thought that Earthquake would be able to do at least a considerable amount. It did okay, but not as much as I was hoping. I know it's a slow start, but I thought it would be able to do decent still. So anyway, that is our first death of the battle for either of us, the first death. We are going to send out our Electivire. My hope was, hey, you know what, let's just hit this thing hard. It has Nasty Plot, let's just hit it hard. And he is going to switch again back into this Sandslash. Now, I was just like, you know what, Electivire is just going to need to kind of take one for the team. We're going to use an Ice Punch. Hopefully they take it out, maybe put it on yellow or something. And it barely puts it on yellow. It barely puts it on yellow, which is very troublesome. He does not go for an Earthquake, though, which was very surprising to me, or any ground type move. The leftovers will put it back up to green, and I'm like, oh shit! This Sandslash is real trouble, because Electivire does not mess around. Electivire can take out a lot of different Pokemon, and Sandslash he can't take down, which is really weird. We get the Ice Punch down with the crit and the freeze. I haven't had too much luck in this league. Even a couple crits that Nestor had, that was unlucky for me. However, that freeze right there is really critical to this battle. And the critical hit with it wasn't too important, but that is just insane for me. Really just made it a lot easier. Not that Nestor would necessarily win if I didn't freeze him, but it definitely made it a lot more likely, a lot more easier for me to try and take the lead, if I guess if you want to call it a lead in this type of league. However, he goes out for the Gramble. My thought was, alright, let me Superpower, get some stat boost while he has the Pokemon not asleep, frozen. And yeah, a Gramble has Intimidate, and that will raise my attack. However, Psycho Cut, I believe that's what I used, that didn't make a difference really. It just took me out. It was just bam, you know, it just took me out. I was able to do a little bit of damage, but at the end of the day, it didn't really matter. It kind of just, it sucked. Having Malamar really hasn't been that great for me, honestly, but we'll make it by. We'll make it by. I was trying to go for the Superpower while this thing was frozen, and it just didn't work out because then he just switched into Gramble, and then it was done after Play Rough. So anyway, this Kling, guys, look at this, look at this. I'm taking advantage. He went for he just wants to stay in, heal up with the leftovers while he's frozen. I went for, I believe it was only 2 gear grinds. Yeah, it's shift gear, my bad. 2 shift gears, so my speed is insanely high, and my attack is considerably high as well. That with gear grind, we are absolutely going to destroy the rest of his team with the Kling. I was able to get 2 of those shift gears, and it was just over after that. You saw the Regirock is out, Gramble is out, and then it's over from that point. I thought, oh crap, this piece of shit's back. This Sandslash is back, and we end up killing it, because keep in mind, Gear Grind is a move that does hit multiple times. I think 2 to 5, or no, I think it's a move that only hits twice. I'm not exactly sure on that, but hey, it hits multiple times. That's important. I was like, oh, well, I guess this may be it. I don't know. Ivysaur, not because it would do a lot of damage to me, but I thought I wouldn't be able to do a lot of damage to it. However, damn, those shift gears made a huge difference. After that, like I said, he sends out the Ninetales. I'm like, oh, why didn't you just send this out in the first place? I still destroy it somehow. Even though it's a fire type, I end up killing it in 1 shot, or 2 shots if you want to say that. And with that, our battle is gonna come to a close here, because here's his last Pokemon, I believe. Yes, it is the Primeape, and that is his last Pokemon. And with that, we pull off that's a Kling sweep, actually. I guess that's a Kling sweep. And yeah, I feel kind of not bad, but we just got lucky with that freeze, and that really allowed us to set up with the Kling. Probably would have been a smart idea on Nestor's part to switch out rather than just staying with the Regirock. But anyway, guys, that's about it for me. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you leave a like. We are now 2-2. We're back to 500, and we'll see if we can continue and hopefully do better as time goes. Increase that record. Get over 500. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.